me something, Aaron. You love to play football?
That's all I've ever done.
People are watching you. You can't make mistakes, Aaron.
Pops kept you on the field, off the streets.
What does that mean?
You're soft.
American Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez is the latest anthology series by executive producer Ryan Murphy. It focuses on the rise and fall of former NFL player Aaron Hernandez, and it premieres tomorrow. Josh Rivera plays Hernandez and is joining me now. And I listened to the podcast that inspired this years ago. And, you know, one of the things I noticed was that Aaron Hernandez obviously was doing very bad things and murdered someone, but he was also a victim of the system, of the machine. What was it like playing such a complex role?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. The cool thing about the show is that it provides a lot of context that's, you know, sort of the in-between stuff that's not so public, and it provides a little bit more of an emotional through line for viewers to sort of, you know, contextualize the story. Because there's a lot we know publicly, there's an existing perspective about the whole thing, but yeah, in a lot of ways, he was failed by a lot of people growing up, and I think he learned really early on that, you know, he didn't have to face the same consequences as everybody else for, you know, kind of smaller things that happened earlier in his life. So there's a lot of that the show kind of touches on.
Yeah, and he was so young when he went into the NFL, which a lot of people don't realize. And as someone who has a teenager, you realize when you're so young, you don't have that like cognitive ability that adults have. But I want to speak about the physical transformation you had to make to play this role. Talk about that.
Yeah, so I mean, I had to get really big. The guy plays in the NFL, so yeah, oh my gosh. At the time I got the role, I was still doing the Hunger Games, Battle of Songbirds and Snakes, and I was trying to get really lean for that one.
Yeah, a very different setting.
So then I go to this audition for this other one, and it's like I'm very motivated by not making a fool of myself. You know, I want to look like I, you know, should be playing the part. So they hooked me up with a trainer, and I ended up gaining like 30 pounds, and I think the biggest I got was like 230. So that was, I don't know, it was a whole, I was just drinking protein shakes like all the time. I was lifting weights. I was a total meathead for a while. It was a lot of fun.
It's a full-time job, though, transforming your body like that. I know you say you played football when you were younger, so you're probably going back to those days. Now, this is also, you're not just physically, this was a big departure from your role of in the Oscar-winning film West Side Story. You played the role of Chino, then you mentioned the Hunger Games. So, you know, what was it like to have such a different role from what you had played previously?
I was really excited by that. It's, you know, any different muscles that I can flex, it's very exciting to me. I really like a challenge, and I'm always just, you know, trying to compete with myself in different ways. So this was a lot of fun because, you know, there's a lot more information to consider as well, and there's a lot of resources that we have to work with, and there's just a lot of psychological layers that I get to play with. And for every character, it's really interesting to ask yourself questions about what you would do in a situation and stuff like that. And this had a lot of fuel to kind of food for thought to work with.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to his story, to his personality, obviously also CTE and what was done to his brain from playing football. We want to go to a little bit of a lighter topic and talk about the Emmys. You were at a party last night, you were there. What was your impression? What did you think?
Oh my gosh, it's so wild to I'm quite new to this landscape, you know, in terms of being at the parties and doing the fashion stuff. It's very, very cool. It is
Oh, you look great.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my stylist does a great job. I really like him. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying my best to keep my cool around all these people that I've seen and watched for a very long time, and like it's kind of bizarre to consider them my peers now. You know, it's pretty interesting. But it was a lot of fun, and everybody was really excited. I've never seen an Emmy in person. They're very big. They look heavy. I hope to hold one day.
I was going to say, with work like this, one might be in your future. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and maybe you'll be a nominee next year.
Oh my gosh,
Don't forget, America's Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez premieres tomorrow on FX.